I am Kristen May Makasili from BSA3 Social Studies. So for today's video, are you ready for our next lesson? So if you are ready, please get your pen and notebook for today's discussion. When we say school culture, so remember, school culture help us become aware of many differences that we have from each other. In order for us to understand one another, we need to respect and learn to adapt other cultures from other people, especially when we are inside the classroom or in our schools. Before we proceed to our discussion, I will first read our objectives. At the end of this lesson, the student should be able to define school culture, familiarize the different school culture, and share some research-based understanding about how school impacts student success. So when we say school culture, generally refers to the beliefs, perceptions, relationships, attitude that shape and influence every aspect on how school functions.
So for today's video, I will discuss to you the characteristic of school cultures. So ningon sila, mas makailan nimo ang mga tao o bagay kapag mabalaan nimo ang mga characteristic niya. So the first characteristic of school cultures, we have culture is learned. So when we say culture is learned, it is a culture. School culture is not inherent. It is acquired and learned through socialization within the school environment. This means that school culture can even be intentionally shaped and changed through deliberate efforts. So schools have the power to teach and instill values, norms, and expectations that align with their vision and goals. So this emphasizes that the need for proactive inventions to promote positive values and behaviors among those students. So the second one is culture is adaptive. So when we say culture is adaptive, it is a school culture involves and adapts over time in response to internal and external influences. So as educational system and societal contexts change, school must be flexible and responsive to new challenges and opportunities. It recognizing the adaptive nature of school culture allows educational institutions to continually assess and modify their practices to better meet the evolving needs of their students and communities. So the third one is culture is shared. So when I say culture is shared, it is that shared among members of the school community, including teachers, students, and administrators, and support staff. It is the collective beliefs, values, and behaviors that shape the overall climate and atmosphere of the school. So this shared nature to culture implies that changing school culture requires the involvement and participations of stakeholders. Collaborative efforts are needed to create a shared vision, set common goals, and foster a sense of ownership. So, and responsibilities among all members of school community. So the fourth one is culture varies from society to society. So when we say society to society, it varies across different societies, regions, and even individual schools. So cultural diversity exists not only among different countries but also within the same country or region due to the variation in demographics. So this highlights the importance of acknowledging and embracing cultural diversity within the educational setting. So schools need to be inclusive, culturally responsive, and valuing and respecting the diverse backgrounds and experiences of their students and staff. So the last characteristic of school cultures is culture can be maladaptive. So when we say maladaptive, while culture can be powerful force that shapes positive attitudes and behaviors, and it can also have negative aspects. So, recognizing this, school must be critically examine their existing cultural norms and practices to identify and address any maladaptive aspects. So, it emphasized the needs for continuous reflections, evaluations, and improvement within the educational institutions to ensure that the school culture is supportive, inclusive, and positive learning outcomes. So, for those five characteristics of school cultures, provides insights into how it can be intentionally shape, adapt, and improve us by recognizing the culture is learned, adaptive, shared, diverse, and it can be maladaptive. Educational institution can take proactive. So it measures to create positive and inclusive school culture that fosters students or us to grow and well-being and to be success.